Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm making a video after a long time because I was not feeling that well these days. So yeah, in this video we are going to check out different kinds of paper that can be used for sketching, and I have different styles of paper around here with me. So one by one I'm going to explain to you how different paper reacts and how different paper works. So these are some recent sketching, scribbles that I made on watercolor paper. This is 200 GSM watercolor paper, and as you can see, if you have a close look, there is a lot of smudging going on in this paper. So why is that? Because this is a cotton based cold press watercolor paper, and this kind of paper is good for sketching if you are trying to sketch and then add watercolors to them. Because I was trying to planning to do a watercolor painting or art from this one, that's why I started sketching on this. And soon I realized that everything is just going around and smudging a lot. So that is what happens when you sketch on watercolor paper. To begin with, the kind of normal printer paper that we all have lying around in the house. This is fairly thin, you can easily fold this paper, and it is quite transparent, translucent as well. You can see through this paper very easily. See, so when you sketch on this paper, it is very easy to create lines that are not erasable. So if I am drawing a circle here on this, and if I apply little bit of pressure to create darker lines, it will become impossible for me to erase it completely. I'll just show you that. See, I'm erasing this now. The entire circle is gone. Just keep it like this. See, even if I erase it completely, it's not going to go away. So this kind of paper is advisable to use only when you're starting off and you're learning to draw, and you're learning to draw various shapes. So at that time this paper comes handy because this is fairly cheap and it is easily available everywhere. So as I said, you can use this paper when you're trying to sketch, learn sketching, and learn different shapes, like you're trying different shapes. So this is good for rough work and this is good for practice. But if you are a beginner and if you know your shapes fairly well and you're trying to do doodling like I have done in this one, I will advise you to go with sketchbooks that come. Like this is a 130 GSM sketchbook of Oxford, and I have done little bit of sketching, and you know see, this is the kind of sketching that I have done on this one. Here you can see that the pencil has not smudged that much. The amount of smudging on this watercolor paper is more than this. Also, these sketch pads are more brighter than watercolor paper, but are a bit on the creamish tone when you compare it to the printer paper. So always keep that in mind. But this comes very handy when you're trying to do different shapes and you're trying to add values. So yeah, this paper is good as long as you're trying to draw shapes and trying to learn shapes on how to draw various angles of people, various hand gestures and poses. It is good for that. But as soon as values come into picture, like the dark tones, mid tones and the light tones, as soon as those start coming into picture, you will need this kind of paper, which is specifically made for sketching. So these are medium surface lightweight paper suitable for pencil, charcoal, crayon, ink and light washes. And this is not that pricey. In India you get this for 180 rupees for 50 sheets, so it's not that costly as well. And you can draw a lot of things. I have tried drawing uh, this thing as well, and these are fairly sturdy. You can also try watercolors on them. So this was one of my very initial watercolor sketch of cookies. I was trying a lot of stuff. So this paper, this book is fairly nice for trying out various sketches, so you can try this one also. And once you think that you are pretty good at sketching and that you can now handle better paper, and that you have that much of bandwidth financially, you can go for papers like this. This is 140 GSM sketching pad. This is for 399 bucks, and it is a very nice quality paper. I'll just show you. So the paper here has a bit of texture. I'm giving you a closer look just for you to check out the texture. The more the texture, the better the values that you get from the paper. I'll just show you a few of my drawings that I have done in this one. Not completely filled it, yeah. So this was one of my very initial drawings on this sketch pad. I'll show you another one. I do a lot of random things, so this was one more of my sketches. You can, I think I have given a video of this as well. And yeah, this was a failed attempt at drawing Hulk. This was a plastic bottle. So you can see, yeah, in this one you can see the texture that has come out on the side. You can achieve these values only in thicker paper and textured paper, which is above 100 GSM. You can't achieve this texture in this one. I'm just going to show you how the printer paper operates. I'm just trying to do the cap here, so I'm just going to draw the bottle cap here. Not going to copy it completely. I'm just trying to show you guys how values work on different types of paper. Now once I have done this, I need to, okay, these are the values that I am putting. So here when I'm putting these values, my pencil is not moving around very quickly, and you can see there are darker areas and there are these lines that are created, like these lines. These lines are not created here because of the type of paper that it is. So maybe you're very good at sketching and maybe you're very good at drawing. It's just that you're using a wrong type of paper. That this paper, if you're using, your drawing will look like this, and if you're using this paper, it will look like this. Still I'm trying to, you know, get my point through. It will not look the same because this paper does not allow, you know, pencil to move that easily. So yeah, I hope I made sense with this video. Use a watercolor paper if you are planning to make a watercolor painting or use watercolors on this sketches. Otherwise, always use the sketch pads that are available. These are fairly cheap, and also the paper is perfect for doing your sketch work. Hope you liked this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye.